Going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. It's Friday night. And well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
And the Clippers starting five. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And here are the Clippers. No good on the 3. A 3 from Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
A 3 from Leonard. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Ingram. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Outside Leonard. Takes it off the glass.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Barnes. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rejected by Ingram.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Collins finds Zubac. From deep, Harden. Barnes grabs the miss.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Count it.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Leonard, no luck. Raptors leading by 3. Quickly with a wide open look. Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Clippers.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Offensive rebound. Leonard against Quickly. Leonard, no luck. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Bradley Beal. 1:31 left in the first quarter, and he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. For the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Dunn. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Lopez kicks to Dunn. Takes a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And Jones now atop the key. Back to Paul. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the Raptors with some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Dick subbed in for Brandon Ingram. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Shed, defended by Paul. Drops in the layup for 2. Shed's got 5.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's Toronto. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Grady Dick, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. No good from Lawson. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6. For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
So it's Toronto now, following the 3 from Chris Paul. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. And here's Harden for 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Teams changing it up here. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Look at Harden. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Here's Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got his second basket.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defender.
Takes the 13-footer, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jones has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Barnes outside. Ball against Quickly. Ingram a screen on Paul. And here's Quickly for 3. Harden grabs the miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 10-2 run here. Leonard attacking.
Leonard just pushing through the contact there. He is deceptively strong.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Pass to Ingram, jacks up a 3, score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Now you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Clippers, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And when you look at the Clippers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. this is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Leonard. Against Washington, he was really on his game. That shot off. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The Clippers, number 1.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I look for them to continue to attack the rim. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
First in shooting percentage. And they're also first in free throw shooting. Unmatchable talent and confidence at the line. What a coach's dream.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Barrett. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Ingram outside. And it's quickly in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Leonard missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The shot's good from quickly.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
A 3 from Leonard. That shot is off. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, we're deep enough into the year right now, we can confirm these dudes are legit. They're going to be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I really like this rookie class.
And what about Brandon Ingram, fellas? We've seen some good stuff from him in this game.
And what he did to those defenders?
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And it's Ingram missing. The Clippers leading. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Quickly finds Barnes. And here is Ingram. Here's Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Scotty Barnes.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and he stays with it.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Lets it go with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 15.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Barnes against Collins. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard the pass to Beal. Lets it go. And it's Leonard missing.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Harden against Quickly. Good on the shot. He's got 6.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Ingram with the steal. Driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Derek Jones, he's checked in for John Collins. Barnes against Jones. Now, here's Barrett. He started close, and he gets it to go. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter. The Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Leonard looking around. High post, Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. No dice from the high post.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Girdle sets the pick for Ingram. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And you look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition too.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
The Clippers trail. Left side, Leonard. From deep, Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got 22 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Ingram. 15 points in the game. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dick's got his first 3 points of the game.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
That's a 2 from Paul. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third.
The previous play is under review.
Review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points.
James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. And of everything he's doing well.
To fight through it, okay? You got to scream better.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Dick. And it's Mamu Kalishvili in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
And it's Ingram missing. LA's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Jones laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Ingram attacking. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, I like the determination of Ingram. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the obvious contact.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Ingram. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Leonard kicks to Paul. From deep, Harden. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Shed. No good from 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one goes. Count it.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Ingram. Cleared away by Leonard. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Ball fires. He's off from 3. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Quickly. Ball rips down the rebound.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Now Leonard puts up a 3. Leonard with the range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Barnes, and again unable to change the momentum here. Now Lopez, a huge two-handed slam.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Ingram got it to go off the glass.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Paul. Here's Barrett. Off the glass.
And really just unselfish basketball in the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Harden! Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Ingram. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Misses the 3. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And down goes the 3.
And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Trained from outside.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Ingram. Shoots the three. Three. Good.
Leonard. 3.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on